0808. Again, this is Dre Montez here with Who's to Blame? CBS Sports Radio 920, InsideSTL.com. Floyd Mayweather, to me, was not ready to fight at all. Was not 100% at all. Not to me. Too much was going on. Allegedly, the breakup and the ex-girlfriend stuff and all that. I mean, that's way too much on my plate. So he had to fight. And then Donald Sterling, my man, what about him? I should have just paid off. I like that. I should have just paid off. That should have been a t-shirt. That's what the Clippers should do. Let me get on my marketing department right now. Let's get some Clipper t-shirts made up. Let's put the photo of Magic and old girl on the front and on the back. I should have just paid off. We just give them out to the first 10,000 fans. Yeah, let's see how that works. Really. I should have just paid her off. I don't know about you guys out there. I'm kind of tired of hearing about it, personally speaking. It's going to be an interesting thing in about 20 years. We're going to remember this event here. This is going to be a changing time. How this whole process goes down with Mr. Sterling and his Clippers team. I don't agree or disagree. I just want to see how it's going to happen, how this is going to pan out happening with the Clippers situation. The selling of the team, a new CEO coming in. Did you see his wife at the game at backstage? You see his wife? Look at her. Trying to come out to the game and look cute. If you'd have been at the game another time, wouldn't be going through this mess already. Now you want to come to the game and she's going to sit up in the press box by herself with her little cocktail at the bottom. You see homeboy standing behind her like he on point. I don't want nobody else coming in here. Whatever. You took care of business in the first place, wouldn't be in this fiasco. Who's to blame? Lady, look in the mirror. Thank you. Moving right along. But again, Floyd Mayweather, I don't think you were 100% this past weekend. Hey, boxing fans, I know how you feel when your fighter or your team, a particular player or whatever doesn't show up when they should show up, but they still manage to win. And you know that wasn't their greatest performance. Was not his greatest performance at all. Not at all. And this past weekend I met some great people. There was a lot of great events going on in St. Louis this past weekend. Phenomenal weather. Due to what went on at Bridgeton Baseball Complex, the field was closed down, so the baseball tournament moved out to North County, out at Bellefontaine Park, where I happened was playing softball this past weekend. So I got a chance to talk to a few parents out there. Why, hey, parents got a lot of questions and debates going on about that Bridgeton complex being closed down. I'm going to follow that and see what happens with that, see how that testing comes out. Because besides the kids playing out there, hello, I'm an adult and I play out there. There's not one piece of the article was about the adults. And we play out there too, so what about us, huh? What about me, coach? What about me? What about me? I know the kids, you got to look out for the kids, but what about me? What about my health too? That's all I'm saying. But I met some great parents out there, some that never even been to Bellefontaine Park before. And just seeing Little League Baseball played at that level just brought back some memories of the old Tower Grove Park and Honey Money Ballpark from my time back in the day. But it was a good time out there. It was good sportsmanship that I saw out there. And I also got a chance to go and see my old coach, Mr. Mike Wells. You get well. Brother man is looking out for you. Again, this is Who's to Blame here with Dre Montez here on CBS Sports Radio 920 on InsideSTL.com. Give me a call here at 314-880-0808. Floyd Mayweather should have postponed that fight. Now, should he and Manny fight now? Is it even worthy? Manny's past 2 fights and Floyd's past 2 fights. Let's just put them on the table. Not what I thought. Not what I thought at all. I'm tired of all the talking. I really want to see this. I want to see this. This is beyond any other hype I've ever seen. Any other hype I've ever seen. So I really want to see this. See what pans out on this right now. How big can this match be? Oh, brain thought. I just had a thought here. How about Manny and Floyd fight where the Clippers play it. Right there. Wow. Will that make Donald Sterling turn over what? Would he get up and walk then? Can you imagine that? A boxing match of Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao when the Clippers play it? Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Somebody need to get on that. Somebody should get on that. I would market that. I'd buy a ticket. I watch it on TV. I don't know about anything over $40 though. I think all boxing matches should be $29.95 until we get some more gladiators coming up. Right now, it's saying 2 or 3 people. He should have postponed the fight, I say, until July. Should have fought 4th of July weekend. He'd have been ready and would have saw a much better fight. So now, you know what's going to happen? Say it with me, people. All together, rematch. It's going to happen. He has to get this kid a rematch. He went further and did things that nobody expected. Nobody gave this kid a shot. People were calling him Madonna for one reason. It took me to the night of the fight to know what his name really was. So who's to blame for that? Market that. Tell me more about the fighter the next time, the opposing fighter. I know everything there is to know about Floyd Mayweather's bouncer, what barbershop he go to, what cell phone plan he's on, all of that. But I expected to see a better Floyd Mayweather. I was not impressed at all by his performance at all. Not at all. And I know a lot of people had a lot of fight parties. There were some good ones, as I heard. Teammate of mine, Mr. O, had a very successful one. I didn't make it, but I heard it was a good one. I'm quite sure the venues made some good money. But that stampede, man, I'm glad no one was seriously hurt. I don't know if you heard, but following the fight, allegedly someone heard a gunshot, or what they thought was a gunshot, and people started running. And as you know, Vegas and fights and violence kind of go hand in hand, so I guess people on their toes, so to speak. Again, this is Who's to Blame. I'm your host, Dre Montez here, CBS Sports Radio 920. InsideSTL.com. Give me a call here at 314-880-0808. I don't know how you feel about Floyd. Should he get his kid a rematch? Should he just go for the money? Or walk away? Should he give Pacquiao a shot? A rematch or walk away? What more is it for him to prove? That's what I want to know. And then will this NBA saga be done with this week? What will happen this week? The Knicks get a coach? No, I doubt that. The Lakers find a coach. Or will the Warriors fire their coach? How do you get fired when you're successful? I don't understand that. Back-to-back playoffs. Before that, what were they doing? Just been a laughing stock of Will Ferrell basketball movies? But really, how can Mark Jackson get fired? I mean, he's on the verge of getting fired. So now that's going to shift to possibly Steve Kerr sitting back and looking at this even more. Now, hold on. Do I take the New York job? Or do I take the Golden State job? Where can I go in at right now with the pieces that are in there right now and win immediately? Where can I go? New York is probably 2 or 3 years away, realistically speaking. Golden State is right there. They're just missing a veteran. That's it. A vet. It may be Steve Kerr. Maybe. But I like Mark Jackson there. I really do. He fits the mold there. Curry's playing good with him. He likes him. The city likes him. I don't understand it. When you win, you're gone. But you losing, you hang in there. Like President Obama, his brother-in-law got fired. 6 losing seasons. Never made it to the finals in the NCAA tournament. How do you go 6 losing seasons? After 2, let's talk in the office. I may give you a half a season to clean this up. I'm glad the Cardinals turned around, though. Speaking of cleaning things up, as I said last week, I felt a 15-game winning streak. Well, crazy weekend in Chicago, but hey, things happen. But I'm not going to push the panic button. No, sir. Then you got the all-important NFL draft this Thursday. Get your man cave ready. Get your minds right. What jersey are you buying? What draft? This is the greatest draft class of receivers coming out this year? Is it? Who's to blame for saying that type of nonsense? CBS Sports Radio, 920, InsideSTL.com. This is Who's to Blame. I'm your host, Dre Montez. Give me a call here at 314-880-0808. So which way would you head in the draft right now? A lot of people say what they will and will not do if I was in this position. That's why I really wish the NFL would really get the fans involved. Besides giving me free tickets to a game and the Super Bowl. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate all of that. But for the die-hard football fan, the one that thinks he knows everything, and you know who you are, how about getting a chance to go in that war room? To be a part of the whole draft process. I, for one, would lose my mind if I was in there with the Broncos. I would just lose my mind. They should do that. One fan from each NFL team should get a chance to be with the GM for the whole draft process. Not the stuff you see on TV. Forget all the cheesy stuff. No. I want to be in the phone conversation when they're cussing people out, giving the agents the finger. I want to see that walking out on tabs. I want to see that. That's the part of the NFL I want to be a part of right there. The stuff we don't know. Forget the marketability of the game. You got to sell me the NFL. I'm going to watch it no matter what. But when it comes to the draft, I kind of like the interesting coverages they give you as a fan. I.e. with the smartphone apps and Twitter and Facebook and multiple angles. There's a whole lot you can do to basically feel like you're at the draft. But I'm thinking, are the Rams really going to get Manziel? Oh my goodness, that would spark up the cooler talk. That whole weekend, boy, that'll do something for Mother's Day. NFL draft and Mother's Day weekend at the same time. Genius. Genius. Who did that? Who looked at the calendar and did that? That is genius. That is awesome marketing right there. Kudos to you, Mr. NFL Committee. You have no soul, sir. Who would plan such a thing? What a travesty. I'm just joking. I'm just looking out for the women out there. You know, I'm just trying to look out for them. I mean, I'm not a mom, but I have one and I know some. All right. Again, this is Who's to Blame. I'm your host, Dre Montez. CBS Sports Radio 920, InsideSTL.com. You may call here 314-880-0808. Just want to know how you feel about this Floyd Mayweather. What's going to happen first? Sell the Clippers? The Knicks get a coach? The Lakers get a coach? Or does Mark Jackson get fired? Which one of those two things is going to happen? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. I want to know which one of those things happen. You know? So, it could happen that way. Again, this is Who's to Blame with Dre Montez here on CBS Sports Radio 920, InsideSTL.com. I'm going to take a short break, and I'm going to come back and have your more thoughts and complaints from my mind over the past weekend. Be right back.
It's fine. Lights on.